Hello students, welcome to the lecture. In this lecture, we are going to discuss the limitations of VBT. So, as per we discussed in all previous lectures of valence bond theory of coordination compounds, the VBT or the Pauline's VBT theory will introduce so much new concepts and modification in that concepts. Although it will explain some concept very precisely or lucidly, in spite of that, there are some limitations in the assumptions of VBT. So what are the limitations of VBT? Let's discuss. So the first limitation of VBT is that there will be too much stress will be given on the central metal atom, whereas ligand is not concentrated, isn't it? So due to that, we doesn't explain the exact nature of ligand, why it will be the strong field and why it will be the weak field. It is not very precisely explained by this VBT theory. So the first limitation is that. So the too much stress has been laid on the metal ion, whereas importance of ligand is not traced. The next limitation is that VBT is explained the quantitative explanation about the structure, bonding, magnetic and spectroscopic properties of the complexes, but still there will be some relation between the spectroscopic and magnetic properties of the complexes, and this relation is not precisely described or the explaining by this VBT. So the next limitation is that VBT is limited to quantitative explanation of structure, bonding and magnetic properties of complexes, but there is a quantitative relation between magnetic and spectroscopic properties of complexes, and this relation is not very well explained by this VBT. Complexes, unfortunately, this relation does not explain by VBT. So this is one more limitation. Now the next one. The next one, the stability and geometry of the complexes in many cases are found to be failed in their correlation cannot explain the reaction rate and mechanism of reaction, that is, it is in either SN1, SN2 type or not, and mechanism of reaction is, it does not explain it does not give proper explanation for the formation of inner and outer orbital complexes. Now the next one. The next one, that is in VBT, says that the d orbital are degenerate, means that it have an equal energy, so it cannot account of the splitting of d energy level. So the next limitation is that VBT assumes that all d orbital are degenerate. Degenerate means they have an equal energy, so it does not account of splitting of d orbital just said that the d orbital is an equal energy, but it cannot account to the splitting of d orbital. Now the next one, that is the predictive value of VBT. The prediction for unpaired electron, even for unpaired electrons, and their relation with structure of molecule misleads in many cases. So these are the all limitations of VBT. In spite of all these limitations, it is said that the VBT is a very simple and easy to apply the complexes. So it can also explain very well the structure and bonding in the complexes. So these are all limitations. So we will stop here. In next lecture, we are going to discuss the next chapter. Thank you.